Chapter 2. But there were false prophets also among the people, as there shall be also among you false teachers, who shall bring in by the by destructive heresies, and deny the master that bought them, bringing upon themselves swift destruction. And many shall follow their dissolute ways, through whom the way of the truth shall be blasphemed. And through covetousness, with well-turned words, will they make merchandise of you, for whom judgment of old is not idle, and their destruction slumbers not. For if God spared not the angels who had sinned, but having cast them down to the deepest pit of gloom, has delivered them to chains of darkness, to be kept for judgment, and spared not the old world, but preserved Noah the eighth, a preacher of righteousness, having brought in the flood upon the world of the ungodly, and having reduced the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah to ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, setting them as an example to those that should afterwards live an ungodly life, and saved righteous Lot, distressed with the abandoned conversation of the godless. For the righteous man, through seeing and hearing, dwelling among them, tormented his righteous soul day after day with their lawless works. The Lord knows how to deliver the godly out of trial, and to keep the unjust to the day of judgment, to be punished, and specially those who walk after the flesh in the lust of uncleanness, and despise lordship. Bold are they, self-willed, they do not fear speaking injuriously of dignities, when angels, who are greater in might and power, do not bring against them before the Lord an injurious charge. But these, as natural animals without reason, made to be caught and destroyed, speaking injuriously in things they are ignorant of, shall also perish in their own corruption, receiving the reward of unrighteousness, accounting ephemeral indulgence pleasure, spots and blemishes, rioting in their own deceits, feasting with you, having eyes full of adultery, and that cease not from sin, alluring unestablished souls, having a heart practised in covetousness. Children of curse, having left the straight way, they have gone astray, having followed in the path of Balaam the son of Bosor, who loved the reward of unrighteousness, but had reproof of his own wickedness. The dumb ass, speaking with man's voice, forbade the folly of the prophet. These are springs without water, and mists driven by storm, to whom the gloom of darkness is reserved for ever. For while speaking great high-flown words of vanity, they allure with the lusts of the flesh, by dissoluteness, those who have just fled, those who walk in error, promising them liberty, while they themselves are slaves of corruption. For by whom a man is subdued, by him is he also brought into slavery. For if, after having escaped the pollutions of the world, through the knowledge of the Lord and Saviour Jesus Christ, again entangled, they are subdued by these, their last state is worse than the first. For it were better for them not to have known the way of righteousness, than, having known it, to turn back from the holy commandment delivered to them. But that word of the true proverb has happened to them. The dog has turned back to his own vomit, and the washed sow to her rolling in mud.